Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Those of you just tuning in, my name is Marlon. So sorry that I am a couple seconds late for the stream. So how you guys doing today? It is currently 80 degrees right now. It's 6:01 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I know I'm supposed to be on time, but let's just say I was trying to deal with some last minute preparations and stuff. But before we can get to many things, I just want to be able to make sure that I do have something in store for you guys. Just give me a minute, folks. Give me a minute. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to show you guys something, but it's just that this is more of a last minute thing, so my apologies on that one. So bear with me, folks. I mean, we will get to Minecraft. It's just that. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Well, we're just gonna go here first before we can go to the actual real deal for the detailed weather scene, which I wrote for myself. Okay. Anyway, what we have here right now, according to Radar Omega, is that we do have one tornado warning, and it's located in Louisiana and Texas, and it's only just one, and it's indicated by radar. The hail size is no more than 3/4 of an inch, and it expires in 13 minutes. So let's get to it right now. So it's in the Lake Charles area. We're gonna change the radar right now. So this is the local National Weather Service office that we have, and it's just about a couple miles just east of Houston, and it's right near the border. And we do have a hook echoes you're seeing, folks. That's what's going on. And where is the radar reflectivity? Okay, so this is what we got so far. All this is just moving away, away, away. And this is moving forward. Oh, yeah, winds are moving. This one is starting to move in this direction. This one moves fast, which means that we do have circulation right here, which indicates a supercell thunderstorm, which could mean tornadoes. So for those of you who are in the area, please do seek shelter immediately, because it's rather be safe than sorry, just so that no one gets hurt, no one gets killed. You know what I mean, folks? I mean, because a lot of things can happen. Right, just making sure things are okay on my end. Anyway, if you don't have a basement or a storm shelter, your best bet would be in an interior room or closet that has no windows. Exterior rooms are not safe because the projectiles and debris will pierce through the outside walls of the house, which means that you could be in the path and it could harm you. If you're outside, your best bet is to take shelter in a ditch, in which case it'll most likely save you from getting blown away by tornadoes or even get hit by projectiles or debris. Never take shelter under an overpass, because that's the place where the winds speed up because they're squeezed by the overpass, and people get blown away by it. Okay, so now what about what's going on with other warnings? Okay, so we got 22 severe thunderstorm warnings located in Alabama, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Louisiana, Texas, upstate New York, Kentucky, and Arkansas. Yeah, plenty of severe thunderstorm warnings throughout the southeast, the mid-Atlantic, and especially in the Northeast. But we do have a flash flood warning. It's probably in Puerto Rico. There's one in Texas, Louisiana, and Tennessee, all getting battered by the storms. Special marine warnings. There are 3 of them. All of them, well, 2 of them are located in Puerto Rico, but one is in Maryland. And we have a lot of special weather statements in Mississippi, Louisiana, North Dakota, Kentucky, Virginia, and New York, Tennessee, Missouri, South Carolina, West Virginia, Ohio, Texas. Going down the list, Georgia, New Mexico, Virginia. Oh, a lot of places, all getting special weather statements. Alright, so now what about the tornado? Okay, so we got 2 tornado warnings in total. So one is going that way and the other one's going that way. Now what we have here is that this one's going away, then this one's going away, so that means that we do have a twister possibly moving in that direction, and we do have another one and another one, which could mean that there is another storm brewing. Could mean that it's going to go that way. That's based on the shape of the tornado warning that's been put out. And let's check. Okay, so there are 2 tornado warnings, and the recent one will expire in 23 minutes. And it's been indicated by radar the hail size is no more than 3/4 of an inch, and it's in Louisiana, not across state lines. So basically, this one is the old one, this one is the new one. And let's take a look in the Northeast, what we have so far. This is the reflectivity radar. Okay, so there are some spotty showers throughout the Northeast. In my area, there are some clear, well, not really clear skies. There are dry conditions, but stray showers are in the vicinity, but in places like New Jersey, the Hudson Valley, and parts of Connecticut, they're dealing with some spotty showers and thunderstorms, offshore showers as well throughout the area. And just northeast of Baltimore, they do have rough waters because of the storm that's located northeast of the city, and as well as the northern part of the Chesapeake Bay. There's also plenty of showers throughout New England, spotty showers, especially in Vermont and New Hampshire. Scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout upstate New York, but anywhere south of the Adirondacks, but spreading a little north now. And there is one severe thunderstorm warning located in Bath, New York, especially in Campbell, Hornby, Hammondsport, Tyrone, and Brantford. And there are 2 special weather statements, all associated with strong thunderstorms. A dry line is present in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania. There are 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, and there's a lot of action. Well, a lot of thunderstorms throughout the Pittsburgh area, but severe thunderstorm warnings have not been issued yet. Spotty showers throughout the Appalachian, the central portion of Pennsylvania. And in the edges of West Virginia, like the eastern tip of West Virginia, they're getting scattered showers and storms, as well as western part of the Mountaineers state. Special weather statements, strong thunderstorms, the southern part of the Old Dominion as well. North Carolina, they're getting hit by so many thunderstorms right now, and there are also some weather alerts. For example, there's one special weather statement, and next to it, just to the west, in Rock Hill, South Carolina, there's a severe thunderstorm warning. And there's another one in Edgefield, South Carolina, as well as McCormick with special weather statements. Alabama, that starts from York, Alabama, all the way to the northeast in the high top Alabama, crossing into Tennessee. There's basically a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings in Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Jasper, Cullman, Guntersville. And there's also a severe thunderstorm warning in Walnut Grove and Philadelphia, Mississippi. There are 2 special weather statements, though. All over the South, there's plenty of strong thunderstorms. Some places severe enough to cause severe thunderstorm warnings, and even a few tornado warnings right now. All associated with a weather system such as a cold front in Texas, stationary front in Arkansas, and the lower to mid Mississippi Valley, plus the lower Ohio Valley, with a cold front just to the north, and a warm front located in the southern tip of Canada, and cold front just west of upstate New York in Canada, with an all-clouded front attached to it. Well, regardless, folks, a lot of humidity is right there. In the Midwest, there's plenty of scattered showers throughout places like the Central Plains of the U.S., plus the mid-Mississippi Valley, parts of the Great Lakes region. But however, in some parts of upper Michigan, there's also some snow showers present. In the west and the southwest, there are showers in the desert southwest and some storms to go along with it, plus a little bit in southeastern California. Spotty showers just outside of LA, especially surrounding Bakersfield, and as well as the Sierra Nevadas. It'd be warm enough to cause uplifting and some showers and maybe a few thunderstorms up until it gets to somewhere south of Bend, Oregon. And there are offshore showers, plus there are some onshore showers in the peninsula, in the coast of Washington State, and as well as Astoria, Oregon. All because there is a frontal system just located in Alaska and then stretching down along the coast of British Columbia and all the way towards the west coast. This is very eventful, folks. There's a lot of action going on throughout the United States of America. With the exception of dry weather that's present throughout the Rocky Mountains, the Northern Plains, the Great Basin, they're pretty much in the clear for now. But in the East Coast, folks, oh yeah, and also there are some spotty showers and storms, but not widespread throughout the Sunshine State in Florida. But regardless, it's pretty pleasant compared to, let's say, the rest of the South, and as well as parts of the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states. All I can say is, folks, is that it's wild right now, the weather, and it's going to be like that for the next few days. And yet, there is a weather topic of the day that I do want to talk about with you folks. Yet, I'm not sure if I really want to put that on my IG, as well as my TikTok, and as well as the threads. But it's just that, well, let's just say that a lot of people are gonna start complaining. Oh, how shrewd, how lewd of you. But we're not gonna get into that. I'll just go ahead and just give it to you guys at the end of the stream, and maybe bring up another weather topic of the day. But regardless, a lot of action is happening throughout. Oh wait, we do have tornado warning. That one that has expired. The one that was in Texas. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. All right, folks. Now we will continue we will continue to talk more about the weather at the end of the stream, particularly at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But until then, we will continue with Minecraft episode 24. So let's get to it. But of course, you are going to see the map right now, the radar map, and I'm going to play it for you guys just so that you guys would be checking on the weather while I play the game. Alright, now in Minecraft, oh, look at that, Pauline O'Meal. Okay, so what now? What now? Okay. Let me just pull this up right now. Okay, so right now, so this is the New York City area, and the temperature right now, it is 78.6 degrees Fahrenheit. We do have scattered clouds throughout the New York City area. I mean, from where I live, I just live about a couple miles away from the New York City area. But regardless, we do have some scattered clouds throughout the area. It is 6:16 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and relative humidity is at 52%. It's quite a contrast from 2 days ago. And the winds are moving at 15 miles per hour with no given direction from either radar or Omega or even what's going on at the top. I don't know why, but it just happened. Alright, so in the previous episode, we were working on this part of the highway, yet I was trying to create a footing, but I realized that we need to do more on this part. Oh yeah, I was working here. That was the part that I stopped at. So we're going to play like this for the next about an hour and 15 minutes, 75 minutes approximately, not exactly, but regardless, it is what it is. So how are you guys doing on this Friday evening, or whatever you want to call it, depending on where you are in the world? I'm Marlon, and this is episode 24. For me, I just got out of work. I mean, you guys, for those of you who have watched the beginning of my stream, may have noticed that I have started to try something new, but not entirely. Just something that I've been thinking about for a while, only because I'm trying to improve myself as a streamer and as a broadcast meteorologist, just so that I can provide you guys a better, accurate information, even with the dog starting to become nothing short of a jackass. But we're not going to talk about politics right now. But it's just unfortunate that that like shit like this had to happen, and that no offense, but they're gonna pay for this for sure. They will pay bigly. All right, and now. Oh, look, that's the chicken right there. Hey, chicken. You gonna be... Oh, wait. I already had your little buddy last night in the form of a soup. And also, I've already had that a couple times this week because I was sick. But here I am, feeling somewhat better. Still trying to get my sore throat under control. But I haven't been coughing as much as yesterday, so that's pretty good. And the temperatures start warming up, even with the storm approaching. And the weather's gonna be really bad, but we'll talk about it at the end of the stream, folks. You know something, folks? I kind of feel like as though, like, the way I'm doing right now, like, yes, I am a meteorologist. I am a degreed meteorologist. So in a way, I am licensed, but not officially recognized by the American Meteorological Society, not even the National Weather Association. But one day they will. They'll take notice, and they'll truly realize my potential. Just as long as I learn everything I can as a meteorologist, because look, let's face it, like, even though I do forecasting, but sometimes meteorologists do get their forecasts incorrect. Sometimes they're a little off. I mean, because, I mean, no matter how hard we try and how much we studied, this meteorology is basically a part of science, and science isn't really something that you take for granted, and it's something that you learn every time, no matter how many years of experience that you have. Everything is always new. I mean, because science is always about asking questions, learning more about the things we don't know or haven't taken into account, or even try to reinvestigate what's going on around us. Look at that chicken right there. I need white concrete. Oh boy, yeah, that was the part that I dread. The part that I was dreading, you know, in the back of my mind, and haven't really told you guys much about it. Okay, so many background noise going on. What to do this weekend? Well, this weekend I got stuff to do. I'm not going to go further into details, but I will stream for you guys. Let me see. I mean, the one thing I could say is that I might try to get here early. I mean, I'm going to be here as usual, like 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And I will do so as well on Sunday. Hold on, let me mute the mic. Never mind. I thought I hear background music, but turns out I was wrong. You know, the weird thing is that today is quite warm because, I mean, we have experienced a warm front. Hey, hold on, let me mute the mic this time. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Well, today is May 2nd, so here's how this is gonna go. So we do have, let's see, tomorrow's May 3rd. Then after that, it's May the 4th be with you this Sunday. Yeah, I'm not gonna play a Star Wars game for you guys. We're actually gonna play another Kingdom Hearts. And besides, too much competition out there for Star Wars. And besides, not only that, but I wish I could invite my bro, just so that he can talk to you guys more about Star Wars if you guys are interested in Star Wars. But the thing is that he's unavailable because he's in the military. So that means you can't really bother him. But it is what it is, just so you know, folks. Okay, I think I can hear background music right now. If I'm hearing it, I gotta turn off the mic just about a few seconds or a few minutes. And you're hearing a bunch of honks out there because a lot of people are very inconsiderate about the stream. Yeah, I think I can hear background music right now. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I suppose I can come up with a way to teach you guys, or rather show you guys what the following weather topic of the day is, without having anyone to bring up any kind of inappropriate innuendo of any kind. Because I've seen what's going on, and it's not quite a good image for some broadcast meteorologists. Believe me, folks, I know a lot of people, and they're... Hold on. Alright, I'm back again. Alright, so what we got here, that's good. Yeah, that should not be there. Good, 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 good. There we go. Oh man, obnoxious. I hate people who are so obnoxious. Give me a break. Man, this town that I'm living in right now has changed for sure. Which means that I'm gonna have to, move out. But I don't know when exactly, but the thing is, I don't have enough money. That's the purpose of me not being able to, afford a lot of stuff lately, because it's just that, I need to have enough to move out, and also to afford, a new place to live. But thing is, I need to save up. Not only that, but also just to save up for my dream job. Because my dream job, well, they don't pay you as much, especially in rural areas, places that are far from any particular city, especially here in the New York City area. I mean, I remember I used to live in a town, on the same island, but life was a lot better because it was calm, it was peaceful, there wasn't much traffic that got in my way. Yeah, it's just that, it just got to a point where I really, 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 really can't wait to find a place that would treat me right, without having me to feel alienated. I mean, look, a guy who's in his early 30s, who is not married, doesn't have kids yet. I mean, a place like this is not really meant for me, and not a place for me to grow up or grow as a person. I mean, let's just face facts. It's just awful. Pretty awful. Ain't a shame. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here because, this life won't let me leave yet. Once the moment's right, I make my move. It is currently 6:34 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Marlon. This is episode 24 of Mushroom City of Minecraft, and I need people outside of this apartment to shut the fuck up and turn off your goddamn car radio, or else I'm going to blow that shit up, because it is a nuisance to us Twitch streamers. Anyone who is also a Twitch streamer and who has that kind of problem, well, now you know what it's like. Or rather, now I know what it's like. Because people, well, don't care. People naturally don't give a shit. Today's May 2nd. Today's a Friday. And I hope everyone's doing all right on this, day. For me, I'm just recovering from a cold that I had earlier this week. But I still have a sore throat, just so you know, folks. I'm coughing a little as well. Oh boy, yeah, it's been a long day for me today, but I'm glad today's Friday and that I get to enjoy streaming for you guys. Well, because even though streaming is, a thing, but I feel like as though I'm getting everything off my chest. Okay, so it's raining right now in the city. Well, right now there are no thunderstorms, thank God for now. But once the time changes from day to night, we have to start moving into, let's see, into an overpass, just so that we can sleep for the night. I gotta switch up the steps. Alright, just one more row. Or one more column, if you want to call it that way. There we go. That's nice, right? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I got iron bars here, there. Yeah, I'm gonna switch the black steps into, let me see, the bed. Good night. All right, good morning. Hold on, let me mute the mic. Alright, I'm back. Yay for me. Okay, now what's next for me? Yeah, just light up the place. Light it up, light it up, light it up. More background music, how rich. Hello, Ekamoth, how are you? How's everything with you lately? For me, I just got out of work since 5:30. Had to set myself up. Started at 6 o'clock, and right now I am playing Minecraft for about 2 hours. But we only talked about weather in the first 15 minutes because there was a lot going on, especially in places like the Northeast. Not doing meh, not good, but not bad. Oh, meh. I gotcha. I see. So mainly uneventful. Just something more like, it's one of those days. You're great that. It's great that you're here, but just not feeling it. Right? Is that right, Echo Moth? Right now, I am currently constructing, well, part of the highway that's meant to connect, or rather, to expand towards one part of the city to another. And the diagonal portions of the roadway are the worst. Kinda, yeah, more like questioning things. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, mine was not really too eventful as well. So, what you building? I'm actually building, let's see, one of those, well, parts of the highway, but particularly one of those overpasses, and I'm trying to connect that part to there because that is where I'm planning to create an interchange. An interchange is basically a way for the traffic on the freeways that need to get off and hop onto another freeway. That's going to be a challenge for me because I'm trying to apply some practicality. Mm. Oh yeah, Echo Moth. Also, I've been really sick during the early part of the week. Particularly, like on Tuesday, I had to take the day off from work and even off of streaming because of a cold that I got during the weekend. But it wasn't anything serious. It wasn't COVID. I mean, I did get my COVID test, and it was all negative. But thank God it wasn't COVID. Otherwise, I would be a lot more sick than that. And I wouldn't be able to stream back on Wednesday, not even on Monday. But mainly it was just cold. It was like more of like me dealing with something that's going on in the nose, and then had mild fever, and after that it resorted to me having some cough and also a sore throat, which I'm kind of dealing with that right now, just recovering. But so far, I mean, I've been drinking a lot of hot tea, hot soup for the past couple of days throughout this week, and it was yeah, it was soothing actually. It did minimize my overall symptoms. Let's see, it works. Oh yeah, it does. Honey, milk, it's magic. Yeah, but the milk, I mean, I do drink milk, just the lactate one, because the regular one kind of screws up, the inside of my, like, my digestive system. But it's not like lactose intolerance, just that I had to limit the amount of lactose I can consume. Yeah, because too much of it would lead to many issues, but not the ones you're thinking of, but more like something weird, like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just something that's beyond ordinary. So, Echomoth, are you looking forward to the summer? And also, what is the weather conditions in your area? happy for the summer, I'm going to start melting away. Aha! Melting away. Yeah, because, I mean, like, do you have air conditioners in Portugal, Echo Moth? If not, I'm so sorry to hear about that. We have 3 in the house. Oh, I see. You got 3 in the house. Oh, yeah, because air conditioners, they are very useful. Because otherwise, it would be very problematic. See, it's so fucking hell. It's hot. Yeah. Sometimes the summers can be overbearing. Well, for me, I live in an apartment. Let's see, but still, I live near the beach. Oh, I mean, you're somewhat lucky. Yeah, I mean, at least you get to, go out for a swim if you do swim. I take one step outside and I turn into a lobster. Oh, yeah, that is awful. Well, I do live in the Northeast, but even though we do get snow, but we also get some heat from time to time, with temperatures that are around 90 degrees Fahrenheit, but in Celsius, I would say 90 degrees Fahrenheit would be. Ooh, let me see. 25, no, that's 30. About a little more than 32 degrees Celsius. But on rare occasions, New York does get very, very, very hot weather with temperatures in the triple digits. That's if the conditions are right, with excessive humidity, heat, and as well as, if the urban heat island effect does get worse. That's the part that makes heat waves worse. Yeah, if you live in the city. I thought I'd hear background music, but it's a good thing there wasn't. Well, yeah, it is awful, knowing that heat does make you feel like a lobster. I'm created for the winter, not summer. Yeah, because you enjoy the snow so much. Yeah, I mean, I like the fall. Because, in the fall, a lot of, you get to see a lot of beautiful, leaf colors change from green to yellow, orange, or even red before all the leaves fall. But in America, we do have a thing called Thanksgiving where we eat turkey. But in summer, I can't have none of that. I love my cozy blankets and fuzzy clothes and cold. I don't know if you wanna resort to. I don't know if you wanna be able to do that if you do have a giant freezer. I mean, if you have a giant freezer, you can at least enjoy your cozy blanket. But I don't know if that's your thing. Being in the giant freezer during the worst of the summer, just cozying up with your blanket. Lovely would do it. I mean, during the summers, I would like just resort to drinking so much cold water because it's overwhelming just to drink well so much warm. Okay, so Echo Moth, like during the summers, like have you ever drink something like anything that is not iced in the summer? Do the warm beverages really bother your taste? Because well, for example, like I'm drinking my bottled water during the summer, and whenever I drink them that has not been well refrigerated, it tasted bad, like really bad. It was so bad that it was like tasting so many chemicals, like so metallics. It just lost its edibility. I don't know if I would call that water or poison. Right. Yeah, it does. If it's warm or normal taste, ewy. Yeah. Yeah, I usually like just drink cold beverages during the summer. I mean, as a kid, I enjoyed drinking so much cold iced tea during the summer. You know, chilling. It was my summer as a kid. I drank a lot of iced tea over the summer. It was a thing called Nestea, but they don't have it anymore, so I would resort to drinking, you know, other brands. Let me see. But I don't drink much, summer or winter. I just exist without liquid. Ah, I see. Yeah, so you just enjoy the dehydration, right? Let me see. Definitely. All right. Do you eat ice cream? I mean, in general, like, do you eat ice cream during the summer? Mostly is because I forget to drink. Ah, yeah. Sometimes I do get that feeling. I mean, even though I do have water with me, but sometimes my mind goes elsewhere. And it would be just about a few hours later and realize, oh no, I can't believe I forgot to finish the water because I got just so distracted so easily. Alright, it is 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. For those of you just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Marlon. This is episode 24 of Mushroom City in Minecraft. We are currently creating a highway before we can actually get to building the interchange. But it's been an hour since I started streaming, and I mean, in the first 15 minutes of the stream, I talked about a lot of weather activities that have been going on at that time. There was one tornado warning, but now that one tornado warning, from what I'm seeing on the upper right part of the screen, has expired. So that means the worst right now is just a severe thunderstorm warning. Funny thing, I just ate ice cream. Oh, really? Oh, what kind of ice cream? Yeah, I was hoping that I would enjoy myself some ice cream, but unfortunately I still have sore throat, so it can't be good for my throat. I only managed to drink hot tea. And I was thinking about having soup, but then I realized it may be a little too late on my end. Ooh, by the way, we had a little baby tornado here. Oh, really? Baby tornado. Nice. Okay. So, was it very destructive, Echo Moth? Like, were there any damages? And if not, or rather, was the tornado over land or over water? And also, when did that happen? Let's see, a little, only material damages like roof of houses and trees went wee. So it's just what I would see is probably either an EF0 or an EF1 tornado, which means that it's a light. Of course, you did say it's a little baby tornado. People are okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That no one got hurt. That's the most important part. It's a little baby tornado. Sadly, it wasn't. It was not close to me. I wanted to go. Yeah, you totally get blown away. Like if tornado did spot you. Yeah, it was yesterday that happened. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think we had a system like that happened. I would say probably sometime last weekend, from what I believe. Yeah, I think it was last weekend. The system may have gathered strength over the Atlantic, and then it later became apparent that the system was gaining strength to a point where there was enough wind shear, there was enough lift in your area, as well as instability and moisture that had led to a tornado that occurred in your area, Echo Moth. They have googly eyes. Yeah, I don't know if they have googly eyes. I mean, if they do have eyes, then they would have they would have a conscience and find out where you live and then destroy it. Tornadoes can't spot. Ah, yeah. Tornadoes are definitely the worst or notorious, for that. See, it would be very cute if they had googly. Ah, I see. Imagine it just going towards you with little silky eyes. Oh boy, yeah. I mean, it would be kind of creepy. I mean, just for a tornado to start stalking you, start going after you, if it did had eyes. It's like one creepy roommate to have. Nah, it's fine. Ooh. I have seen enough creepy man following me. A tornado is nothing. Ah, yeah, they're like the little people, and tornadoes are the big people. Oh, my arm. Just need to rest my arm a little bit. For today in my area, it was mostly warm, somewhat sunny, but. Hold on, let me see. Oh, you eepy. Eepy? Creepy? How am I creepy? I mean, I'm just playing my game and I don't know where you live. Other than Portugal. But I don't know exactly where you live. I don't want to know. No, you sleepy eepy. Oh, sleepy eepy. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's been a long day. I mean, I woke up early, then, did a lot of things, went to work, and then I rushed home and started up the stream. I mean, to me, well, it's just that, I got some things to do outside the stream. Oh yeah, and also Echo Moth. I am getting close to finishing Kingdom Hearts, and I put bows on your. Ha! You just want to make me look pretty, right? You're gonna feel bonita, ha, bonita, pretty. I don't know if chicks would dig it, but if they do, I'd be lucky. Let me see. You do very much. Thanks. Okay, that's City Center Plaza, just right in front of you. It's right along the side. Okay, if you look bonita, they will love it. Ah, I hope they do. Yeah, tomorrow's stream, I am going to. Hopefully, I'll finish the game, Kingdom Hearts 1. But there's no guarantee I'll be able to finish the game tomorrow because, well, I mean, I tried so many times just to beat Ansem, but unfortunately, he's just way too powerful to a point where I'm unable to use my summon characters. Goofy and Donald cannot be in that final battle with me to take on Ansem for the last time. And I don't have enough experience. I don't have enough experience to take on Ansem in his final form. Easy burn him. Yeah, I'd love to burn him if he were susceptible to fire. Yet he's always got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, just so that he's unflammable or inflammable. Water gun his butt. Oh yeah. And I hope that works. But I'm also like tomorrow before I can beat Ansem for another time. I'm gonna try to see if I can build up some experience. Wait a minute, I think I've already done something like that before in the Hades Cup, but the thing is that I don't think it really worked. I think I remember that. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I have to look back at my old streams just to get an idea on how to beat him without having to kill myself. Because the thing is that after the save point before I begin to take on Ansem 2 times, plus that giant heartless guy, it's just that there is not going to be any save point because that was the last save point of the game, and the only way to save progress is to beat the game, because that is the last part of the game. So I gotta figure out how am I gonna beat that guy, and finally, hopefully, I'll end the game once and for all. And once I do, maybe we do have a shot in starting Kingdom Hearts 2. Let me see. Oop, lag, big yawn. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long day for both of us. Yippee. Yeah, but like I said, I gotta look back at my old streams to see, like, how can I beat Ansem in his final form. Big day and alcohol for me. Oh, alright. Have yourself a good time. But, of course, drinking responsibly is your best friend. So I'm almost kaput. I see. I'm at home, so I'm being responsible. Okay, that's good. Stay thirsty, my friends. No worries, you sleepy eepy weatherman. Go to bed. Yeah, I love to, but thing is, I only got about another probably 45 plus minutes to go till I can end the stream. So right now I'm only just going to be streaming for another 15 minutes of me playing, plus about 30 minutes of me discussing about the weather, and also the weather topic of the day, which is something that I've been doing ever since my 16-month-long hiatus. I started in 2022, and even though I played Kingdom Hearts long ago, like probably about 7 years ago, but now I am back. Memers time. Alright. Yeah, we're getting there. What type of animal would you be? Oh, that's a tricky question. I've never really considered that. I mean, maybe something like, let's see, maybe some bird or something because, I would, yeah, because knowing me, that I'm a meteorologist, because, I talk about the atmosphere. I would be, I think maybe a blue jay or something. I don't know. Possum moth. I would scream at people and fly away while being tiny. Wow, you totally be a handful. You birdie nice. As long as eats me. Nah, I don't know if I want to eat you because you screaming, and flying away, being tiny. Yeah, I mean, I think birds usually eat worms, so your chances of being eaten are very, 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 very unlikely. So that means that you get to do whatever you want, with screaming and getting away with it. I'm not very nutritious either. Better question. What color would you be? Blue, obviously, because it's just that I find that color to be really something that reflects my personality. Because somebody who likes to chill and just be somewhat neutral, but not like to a point where I'm in the middle, but more like just go with the flow type of thing. It's more like a chill color. There's many shades of blue. Oh yeah, there are. Let's see. There's indigo. There's sky blue. There's cerulean. Let's see. Turquoise. No, I don't know if I want to say turquoise. There's also teal. Many others. Nice. What about you, Echo Moth? Yeah, I see that that bear emoji with flexing muscles. Dark moss green. Ah, I see. So you're like someone who just likes to blend in with the dark, but maintain your growth. I think you can see I thought about this for a while. Really? Oh boy. I just need to sit comfortably. Yeah, you probably were onto something about me going to sleep, Echo Moth. Yeah, you were totally onto something. Having the brain of a toddler with a mix of adult in it, it is kind of makes you think about dumb stuff. Yeah, that part is just no fun. Yeah, come to think of it. I blame the tism. Tism? What do you mean, tism? Autism. Really? See. For me, I'm just, tired, I mean, also the sun is going down right now as we speak. I mean, sometimes sunsets do make me fall asleep. I remember a few occasions, whatever, like just after I get back from work, whenever I come home, but not like on a streaming day, but more like on a day off, for example. You go bed, old weatherman. Ha! Yeah, yeah. I tell time. Just give me 35 minutes, and then I'll get to bed, or maybe make time go faster and just skip, and then we'll get there. Go sleepy. Yeah, I mean it would be nice. Oh yeah, but on top of that, I do have dinner to eat, so I can't forget about that. I don't want the food to get cold. But my brain is all like, nah, screw your food. Just go to sleep. Forget about the stream and go to sleep. And also forget about your food and the weather topic of the day and about you discussing about the weather. But on the other hand, sometimes, much of the time, streams do give me a peace of mind. Just make me forget about a lot of things that weren't really right, but really, I mean, they just give me the license to just talk about anything I want. Let me see. Well, I agree with your brain. Memers time. Yeah, damn sunset. Don't make me fall asleep. But at least on the bright side, there isn't much background noise that would disrupt, my sleep if I do have to. And also, that's not ruining the stream right now. I mean, I've had that a couple minutes ago. I'm about to kidnap you and put you row bed myself. Good luck with that. Oh yeah, and the good thing is that I'm not driving right now, because if I were driving right now, then I would end up getting myself into an accident. Just a little side note, for those of you who are drivers out there, you know that you can't really drive drowsy, right? Hold on. Yeah, you can't really drive drowsy because it's almost like drunk driving, but except you're not drinking, you're not doing drugs, you're just sleep deprived. I will do it in the morning, and I'm too cozy. Now I'm too cozy to move. Yeah, so I guess it's you who's gonna end up falling asleep. Yeah, I think I can hear background music right now. But if it gets loud enough, I will mute the mic for a few seconds or a few minutes, depending on how long that driver with the background music will remain there, because of the stoplight that's right next to us, right next to where we live. You usually get the traffic. It's so annoying, the traffic. Let me see. Me, I would never. Oh, really? No, I'm Mothman. I no sleepy. What about during the day? Yeah, hold on, let me mute the mic. Sorry about that. I had sirens in the background, and also I was taking a few sips of water. And we got more background music. Great! Alright, I'm back. Okay, I'm just gonna do just about 2 more zigzags, and then I'll be transitioning to the weather scene and the weather topic of the day, and then we'll call it a night. It is 7:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Marlon, and this is episode 24 of Mushroom Sitting in Minecraft. And right now, I'm just wrapping up this part because I well, because we're almost at the end of the stream, but it doesn't really mean that we're actually going to end the stream right away. It just means that even though we only got about less than 2 zigzags to go, we have to do the weather discussions and the weather topic of the day, which usually lasts for about 30 to 45 minutes. Yay! We'll deal with that part in the next episode, and as well as the interchange, but and as well as the exit and entrance ramps as well. But right now, I just want to finish this part just briefly, which would take about a minute or two. More background music. Great. Okay, there we go. Well, we'll just leave it at there for today. And also, oh yeah, but I can also put in the torches because well, we just need to light up the highway. Whoops. Okay. So there we go, folks. So we'll continue with this in the next episode. But we will be talking about the weather right about now. Okay, so what do we got right now? Okay, let me see. I will fall asleep midway. U.S. has too many states to talk about. The weather in each one. I mean, we don't have to talk about like each and every state. But this is more of like an idea of where the weather is at this moment. Okay, so what we have right now is that we do have active weather alerts. 14 are severe thunderstorm warnings. Alabama, Tennessee, upstate New York, Kentucky, Alabama, Georgia, let's see, West Virginia, Mississippi, Georgia, and Texas. And some of those severe thunderstorm warnings do have hail measurements of no more than an inch of hail, but some severe thunderstorm warnings do have 70 mile per hour damaging winds, in which the threat of damage is considerable. So keep that in mind, folks, for your safety. For those of you who are under the severe thunderstorm warning, just take cover, stay indoors. When you hear when thunder roars, get indoors. That's the safe part. Let me see. Okay, I keep up as I can. Someone is having flood. They can swim at home. Yeah, that's if they're able to swim. In fact, we do have 11 flash flood warnings. There's one in Louisiana. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Louisiana, 2 in Texas, or 3 in Texas, 1 in Alabama, 2 in Tennessee. One special marine warning, which is located in North Carolina, and 25 special weather statements, and they all mostly are similar. Otherwise, just we're talking about that is close to severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings, or even tornado warnings, but nothing like that this moment. It's all just precursor to that, or even close to which. Regardless, there are special weather statements in South Carolina, North Carolina, Kentucky, Missouri, Texas, West Virginia, Louisiana, Ohio, Mississippi, Alabama, and Missouri, as well as upstate New York. So there's a lot of which, but most of them are associated with what's going on the ground in places like the South, parts of the Midwest, the Ohio Valley, and as well as the Northeast. So let's go over the Northeast. So there are plenty of some scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the Northeast, and yet stray showers and thunderstorms are surrounding the New York City area, but nothing too significant. But for those of you in that area, especially anywhere else in the Northeast, who are experiencing some spotty showers in the vicinity or close enough to which best bet is to have an umbrella with you, but if it's strong enough to cause some strong thunderstorms or even severe thunderstorms like the ones just located just north of, wait, there was Binghamton. Well, just north of Binghamton, you do have some severe thunderstorm warnings in a town called Towns of Berkshire and Caroline, just right between Binghamton and Ithaca. And just north of Binghamton is a special weather statement in Marathon and Triangle, upstate New York. There are, look at this, you have plenty of thunderstorms in that area. In the Finger Lakes region, spotty showers are moving towards the east and will affect throughout New England, spotty showers throughout the tri-state area of New York City, and as well as Pennsylvania, West Virginia, even Virginia, North and the Carolinas. They're all dealing with some strong thunderstorms in the area, and some of them are severe, especially in parts of North Carolina, Tennessee, and Alabama. Kentucky, my bad. Let's see, if they can't swim, they float. Oh boy, I don't know about that. What is the special weather? Does it have some sparkles or what? Well, special weather statements, the National Weather Service, or rather each of the National Weather Service offices, they tend to give off of what's going on. For example, let's take a look at South Carolina, the one that expires in 7 minutes. The local National Weather Service office, hold on, let me mute the mic. Special weather statements vary from, let's say, Doppler radar can track severe thunderstorms in the vicinity, or winds that have gusts of up to 50 miles per hour and half an inch of hail, and even an estimate scenarios like gusty winds could knock down trees and unsecured objects. That's just one of them, and others, well, they might be similar. Places like Kentucky, it's almost similar. I mean, they all range mostly from strong thunderstorms to strong winds and some hail. But why do I mute? Well, it's simple, because background music is really bad for streamers. Even if it's not my fault, Twitch can still use us as scapegoats, just because they don't really like us to be creative and to do whatever we want. But in reality, the copyright infringement is an issue. So if let's say any kind of background music that you can think of, any music that you can think of that's played in the background, even though it's not really my intention, well, Twitch can still throw it can give you one of those copyright strikes. How hard wind can make me go wee? Probably about Category 1 hurricane type of winds, about 74 miles an hour or above. I mean, that just depends, how you're gonna stand up. Right, so what else we got? Okay, so there's a train of severe thunderstorm warnings that stretch from central and western Alabama all the way up north towards places like southeastern Tennessee and southwestern North Carolina. There's also one in central Mississippi, along with a special weather statement. Also, there are flash flood warnings throughout places like eastern Texas and northern Louisiana, and especially Lake Charles and anywhere between San Antonio, and Houston. There's also there are 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in southern Texas. And in the Midwest, there are plenty of severe thunderstorm warnings along the Ohio Valley and the Cumberland Gap. But all over the South and the Appalachian region, there are a bunch of thunderstorms. Some of them are strong to severe. I just got notification tomorrow gonna rain here. Yeah, it's also gonna rain here tomorrow because we have humidity that's present, and there's a chance that we will get some thunderstorms as well. So I might as well just take that into consideration later tomorrow, because I'm planning on going somewhere, but I'm hoping that I make it back for streaming. But if for some reason that weather becomes severe enough to disrupt the stream, I'll try to see if I can try to stream using my phone. But yeah, it may not be the best option, but it is something that I'm gonna, well, try. It's part of a backup plan. Okay, so we got plenty of rain and some thunderstorms in the mid-Mississippi Valley and the Central Plains region. There's also some wintry precipitation in the upper part of Michigan. There's also showers and thunderstorms in the desert Southwest, and as well as anywhere just outside of the Los Angeles area, stretching far south as anywhere as the Fernando Valley, or rather the Los Padres National Forest, all the way up north towards Carson City and Reno, the Lake Tahoe region, and as well as the Cascades, moving up northwards. And there's another system that's located throughout the coastal portion of the Pacific Northwest. So far, much of the country is dealing with a lot of wet weather, with the exception of the interior west, like the Great Basin and the Rocky Mountains and the Northern Plains. They're getting lucky with dry weather. Let me see. I'm about to just lay in bed and pretend to be a cozy bedbug. Well, if you're going to bed, I wish you a good night, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Why so many L's? Well, L's represent areas of low pressure, so that means there's a lot of foul weather throughout that part of the country. And areas with high pressure, ironically, it's supposed to be areas where great weather occurs. But, however, from what I'm seeing, is that this is anything but. I mean, it's mostly located throughout anywhere just near the fronts. We do have a cold front that's located from Texas all the way to the Mississippi Valley, as well as parts of the Ohio Valley, and a stationary front that's located along the eastern Great Lakes region, as well as the lower Ohio Valley. All of this is causing so much wet weather throughout the eastern half of the country, plus the southern half of the country, and even along parts of the west coast. There's a lot going on, folks. Let me see. Lobster. Lobster weather. Got it. Wow. Yeah, it's awful. Alright, so let's talk about the forecast. Let me see if I can try to get this under wraps right now. I mean, this is the website that I got. Let's see if I can try to change things right now. Yeah, this is Texas. Yeah, but me right now, all I'm doing is that, okay, view images. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me just see on my end. Let me just fix up on the whole thing. So much yellow. Yeah. Lots going on right now. I wanna numb the red part. No. Really. See if you can try to get rid of those areas of low pressure and try to create, you know, areas where it'll be sunny. But, you know, the laws of physics, you know, it's more complicated. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna try to zoom in right now. Okay. What we do have here is that we have in the south, much of the south, they're dealing with temperatures in the 80s, as well as the East Coast, particularly in my area as well, and parts of New England. But it's really chilly in Maine, and the Appalachians. They're getting mild right now, and as well as the southern plains in the mid-Mississippi Valley and the Ohio Valley. That's all because there is a cold front, frontal systems throughout that part of the country. But north of that, there's chilly weather in the Great Lakes region, just enough to cause even a slightest chance of wintry weather in the northern part of Wisconsin and upper Michigan. And there's also mild temperatures throughout Montana, and as well as hot temperatures throughout the Southwest. Parts of the Great Bases, especially parts of the Southwest, they have chilly temperatures. It's all associated with a system that's brewing right now in the desert. And it's quite hot in the Central Valley of California and the leeward side of the Cascades. But along the West Coast, it's kind of chilly, but not too chilly. It's something that I would say borderline between mild and chilly, with temperatures in the 50s because of the onshore wet weather that's brewing right now. And yet the Rockies are dealing with temperatures that are around 50 or below. And let me see the chat. Okay. Let's see, we'll do it. No worries. Num num. USA looks like a nuggy. Yep. Let me see what we got for the dew point. Well, dew point wise, wait a second. How did that happen? Yeah, I don't know how that happened, folks. I mean, I'm just showing you guys what's going on right now. But all I can say is, folks, is that there is this is all just precipitation right now. I'm looking for the temperature right now. Okay, so this is precipitation. Pretty sure that's the dew point. Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to see what's going on. Okay, let me see. Okay, me gonna sleepy eepy before I could put here. It's midnight, 50 after midnight here. Oh, I see. All right. Well, if you're going to bed, I hope you get a good night's sleep. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And hopefully I'll be here tomorrow at, hopefully maybe like you can stop by at 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. I'll be streaming. Alright, anyway, let's continue on. Okay, so we do have plenty of humidity to go around. There's a lot of humidity throughout the South, throughout the Ohio Valley, and much of the East Coast. Yet there's also a tiny bit of humidity with dew point temperatures in the 50s throughout throughout the West Coast. But otherwise, it's all just dry weather throughout the interior West. But even though there is there are some showers and storms throughout the desert Southwest, it's still raining. Yet it's kind of dry, like really dry. And it's really moist along the the Great Lakes region, despite the fact, well, because chilly temperatures, all that has led to a lot of wet weather, in addition, along with some wintry precipitation. Let's take a look at sustained winds right now. Sustained winds, well, a lot of strong winds have been present throughout the central portion of the Great Plains, and as well as the leeward side of the Cascades region, and offshore of Southern California as well. Gusts, well, strong gusts throughout western Texas and southern Texas, as well as the Great Plains region. They got strong winds of up to 30 miles an hour, and especially in the Cascades, on the leeward side of the Cascades and the Bay Area, up to 30 miles an hour, and scattered throughout the Sierra Nevadas and parts of the Rockies as well. They're all scattered. And let's check the amount of precipitation. Not probability. Okay, so now I get it. Okay, so this is all just estimate, folks. I mean, it's kind of the same thing as what I've showed you guys. Alright, so I'll try to get that fixed. Good nighty to you, weatherman. You go bed soon and have fun seeing the colors on Nuggy. I will, and drink water. I heard that. Oh yeah, I have my water with me. But I will drink my water. Alright, so now we go back to Radar Omega, because it turns out like I can't really trust anything right now. But let's just see what's going on for the next 3 days by starting off with what's going on right now with the upper level winds. Upper level winds such as 500 millibars, and we're going to see what's going on currently, even though this is an estimate for what's to come, even though it's almost 8 o'clock. Let me draw the shape of the jet stream right now. So this is what I got. Here we go. Yes. Well, this is what we have, folks. So we do have a trough over the Pacific Northwest, a large ridge over the over the Rockies, even the Canadian Rockies. There's also a trough over the mid-Mississippi Valley, and a ridge over and off New England. So it's all of this has to do with the storm that's occurring right now in the Pacific Northwest, and as well as a storm that's still occurring throughout the Ohio Valley, and it's spread out throughout the Northeast and much of the South and parts of the Midwest as well. Now, 24 hours from now, which is tomorrow, by tomorrow night, we do have something like this, and this. Okay, so we have a ridge that is over the northern plains, the Canadian plains, a trough over British Columbia, and another one over Quebec. And there's also a large trough over the Great Plains region and over Texas. There are two ridges, one just off of the west coast and another one just off the east coast. And it's going to be wet weather in Edmonton. And another, oh no, not there. There's also going to be rough weather along the east coast, so buckle up, folks. It's by Sunday night. Let me draw this for you guys. I don't know if I would call that a masterpiece, but it's nowhere near that. But let's just say for the record that we do have something like a ridge that's over the Gulf of Alaska, and as well as two small troughs over Alberta and as well as over Quebec. But there's also two large troughs over the desert Southwest and over Florida. There is a small narrow ridge over the lower Mississippi Valley, and a ridge over Ontario, and as well as a large ridge over and off of the East Coast and off of the Canadian Maritimes. By Monday night, this is very weird. This is very, very, very weird. And I'm saying it because this is not something you'd see every day, but here it is. So I'll give it to you. Okay, so there is a ridge over the Pacific Northwest and British Columbia. There is a narrow trough over the desert Southwest, and there is a large ridge located over the Great Lakes region, and as well as the Northeast. So let's just take a look at it real quick in terms of what we got for temperatures. So for tomorrow morning, we do have plenty of warm lows to go around throughout the Gulf Coast, the Southeast, the East Coast, parts of the Ohio Valley, and as well as much of California and the desert Southwest and the leeward side of the Cascades. All right, by tomorrow night, much of the country will be dealing with plenty of warmth, especially hot temperatures in the Southwest, and as well as the Gulf Coast and the East Coast as well. But chilly temperatures will occur throughout the Cascades and in the interior northeast part of the country, and parts of the Rockies as well. By Sunday morning, warm lows will be limited to the Gulf Coast, the East Coast, and just a little bit in the Northern Plains and the desert Southwest and the Central Valley of California. But there's going to be chilly temperatures, freezing temperatures throughout much of the Northwest and the Rockies as well as parts of Wisconsin. It's really crazy weather, folks. Believe me. By Sunday night, there will be plenty of warmth throughout much of the country, with the exception of the Rockies, the Bitterroot Mountains, the Sierra Nevadas, and chilly temperatures throughout Indiana, and even the Adirondacks in the interior Northeast, parts of the Great Basin as well. Very wonky weather. Very wonky. There's going to be there's going to be warm lows throughout the Gulf and East Coasts, and as well as much of California, and mild temperatures throughout the Great Plains and the Mississippi Valley and parts of the Ohio Valley as well. But there's going to be chilly temperatures throughout the interior portions of the Northwest, particularly like below freezing in some areas. And finally, by Monday night, there's going to be a lot of hot temperatures throughout the Gulf Coast. More warm temperatures throughout the Great Lakes region, Mississippi Valley, and mild temperatures throughout the Mid-Atlantic. But New England might get a little chilly in some areas. Very, very warm temperatures throughout the West Coast and parts of the Great Basin, but it's going to be very chilly, very cold throughout the Rocky Mountains. Right now, we can move towards the dew point. So we do have plenty of moisture that will linger throughout the Gulf Coast, the Ohio Valley, and the East Coast, and as well as some moisture that will be in place throughout the western states, like California, Oregon, Washington, parts of Nevada, and parts of Idaho, and parts of Arizona as well. By tomorrow night, there will be plenty of moisture throughout the Gulf Coast, the Ohio Valley, and the East Coast, and as well as in California, much of Nevada, parts of Arizona, and parts of New Mexico, and as well as the leeward side of the Cascades. And let's not forget about moisture that's there throughout the upper Mississippi Valley. Now we move on to Sunday morning. So by Sunday morning, there will still be excessive moisture in southern and western Texas, but excessive moistures will be present throughout the eastern half of the Gulf Coast and the East Coast as well. A little bit of moisture throughout the Great Basin, parts of the desert Southwest, parts of California, and as well as Montana, and as well as the Great Plains region, parts of the Ohio Valley as well. Now we move on to Sunday night. By Sunday night, there's only a good amount of moisture throughout parts of the Gulf Coast and the East Coast as well. But there's plenty of moisture that's still lingering throughout the central portion of the country, and as well as the Great Basin, Montana, and much of California. Didn't mean to do that. So by Monday morning, there will be a lot of moisture throughout the East Coast and as well as southern Texas, but a little bit of moisture to go around throughout parts of the Southwest, southern half of California, parts of the Great Basin, and as well as the Great Plains region. Well, pretty much much of the central third of the United States. And finally, by Monday night, more moisture, yet still dominant throughout the East Coast, with the exception of Maine. And there's plenty of moisture throughout Texas, throughout Louisiana, and much of the Gulf Coast. But there's still some moisture in the central third of the United States. But there's also parts of the Great Basin that have some moisture, and much of California and the coastal portions of the Pacific Northwest as well. It's some moisture that's still there. Now let's talk about Cape. With Cape, there is a good amount of Cape throughout the Gulf Coast. Just a little bit of Cape, just enough that will cause some strong to severe thunderstorms in some areas, especially in the lower Mississippi Valley, Ohio Valley, and the East Coast, and as well as the desert Southwest and the western states like California, Oregon, Washington, and some parts of Nevada. Tomorrow morning, but by tomorrow night, plenty of Cape throughout the Gulf Coast, plus Ohio Valley, lower Mississippi Valley, the East Coast, and plenty of Cape throughout the western third of the country. Sunday morning, there will be plenty of Cape throughout parts of the Gulf Coast, the Mid-Atlantic as well as the desert Southwest, the Great Basin as well, and just a little bit in New England and the Bitterroot Mountains and the Pacific Northwest, the coastal portions of the Pacific Northwest. By Sunday night, there will be a lot of Cape throughout the East Coast, parts of the Gulf Coast, the interior West, plus much of California, and a little bit in the Pacific Northwest, and parts of the Great Plains region as well, on the western side. Monday morning, plenty of Cape throughout the Southwest and Texas. The East Coast to also deal with a good amount of Cape as well. And as finally we move towards Monday night, much of Texas will have a lot of Cape to go around, as well as Florida, the Mid-Atlantic, and as well as parts of the Northeast. And just a little bit of Cape throughout the Mississippi and Ohio valleys, and even some throughout the Great Plains, the Rocky Mountains, and the desert Southwest, parts of the Great Basin as well. Now let's talk about precipitation. Okay, so precipitation, what we got for tomorrow morning is that we do have plenty of storms throughout much of the south, and as well as the northeast, the Great Lakes region as well, and as well as the west coast. They'll be dealing with some showers, scattered showers throughout the desert southwest. By tomorrow night, a lot of wet weather throughout the eastern third of the country. And some of them are strong enough, close to severe weather. Texas, scattered showers, but there's plenty of scattered showers and storms throughout the desert southwest. But in some areas, including such as the Rockies, they'll deal with some scattered snow showers. But in the western third of the country, rather in Nevada, California, Oregon, and even Washington State and parts of Idaho, they'll be dealing with some scattered showers and some storms. But in the mountainous parts of the west, like the Cascades, they'll be experiencing some snow showers, including the Sierra Nevadas. As we move towards Sunday morning, there will be plenty of showers to go around throughout the Gulf Coast, Florida, and the East Coast will get drenched by so much rain and some thunderstorms. Some of the areas may experience some strong to severe thunderstorms. The Ohio Valley as well, and the desert Southwest, and much of California will deal with some wet weather. West Coast and as well as the interior, the Great Basin and parts of the Rockies, they'll be enduring some wet weather. But up in the mountains, they'll be dealing with some wintry weather, from freezing rain and sleet to snow showers, or even snow if it does accumulate enough to cause trouble. Now, by Sunday night, still some showers and storms throughout the eastern third of the country, and as well as scattered showers and storms throughout the Gulf Coast and Texas. Yet the desert Southwest and the Great Basin, and as well as the Rockies, they'll be dealing with plenty of wet weather and some thunderstorms. But up in the mountains, like the Rockies and the Bitterroot Mountains, they'll experience some wintry weather. And not really finally, by Monday morning, plenty of wet weather activity throughout places like scattered showers in Florida and East Coast. Some wet weather, some storms, especially in the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes region, and as well as some scattered showers throughout much of Texas. And plenty of wet weather to go around in the southern half of California, the Great Basin, desert Southwest, and the Rockies. They'll be dealing with some storms, but in places in high altitudes like the Rocky Mountains and anywhere that has high enough elevations that may cause snow, well, they'll be dealing with some snow or snow showers depending on where that rain snow line will occur, but also the amount of moisture there that will occur in that part of the country. Hold on a minute, folks. I just need to take care of some things. Just give me a moment. Hold on. Just a moment. Yeah, like I said, I just need a moment of people's time. And boom. Yeah, because I don't want any trouble, with, some things. Alright, so finally, as we move towards Monday night, there will be plenty of wet weather to go around, like the East Coast. They'll be dealing with some showers and storms throughout the eastern seaboard, the mid-Atlantic, the Northeast, the Ohio Valley, the parts of the Great Lakes region, in the southern half of the Great Lakes region, I should say. There's also going to be showers throughout parts of the desert Southwest, in the southern half of California, much of the Great Basin, as well as the western half of the Great Plains region and the Rocky Mountains. But in the mountainous parts, they'll be dealing with some wintry precipitation in the form of snow or freezing rain or sleet, depending on where that rain-snow line will occur, and as well as the amount of moisture there will be at that time. And let's check the snowfall accumulation for the next 3 days. Let's check right now. Let me just remove this part. It's bugging me. Okay, so let's start off with the Northeast. Nothing much going on. The South, nothing. Northwest, the Midwest. I mean, not much to talk about. I mean, it's just traceable amounts of snow in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, but it's nothing widespread. But in the Rockies, and as well as any mountainous parts, much of the mountainous parts of the Southwest, including the Sierra Nevadas and northern Arizona, they'll be dealing with snowfall amounts of around, let's say, anywhere between 3 inches to about a foot of snow in some areas. But it's not like widespread, but it is enough to make it, just to make it feel like it's almost everywhere. But like I said, it's only up in the mountains. In the Rockies, especially Yellowstone, some accumulations would be as much as about an inch to about 15 inches of snow. Up in the northern Rockies, Yellowstone, southern Cascades region, up to 6 inches of snow. And in the northern Cascades in Washington State, especially in the peninsula part, about no more than, I'd say, 6 inches of snow. But that's just an estimate for the next 3 days. Alright, folks, now that we have managed to get through the stream, before I can conclude the stream or do the weather topic of the day, I just need to turn on the lights for a few seconds. Alright. Alright, folks, I'm back. I just need to pull up what's going on with the weather topic of the day. So give me a moment, folks. Okay, so now the weather topic of the day is what's a weather block? Let me pull up some things. Hold on, give me a moment, folks. Yeah, this is what the weather system looks like. All right. We just change the colors real quick. There we go. Okay. Okay, so what is an omega block? An omega block is a weather pattern where the jet stream takes on the shape of a Greek letter omega. This pattern is characterized by a high-pressure ridge sandwiched between two low-pressure troughs, effectively blocking the typical west-to-east flow of weather systems. This blocking action can lead to persistent weather conditions such as prolonged heat waves, cold spells, or extended wet periods depending on the location and intensity of the block. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so this is a nice take on my part. But I would try again just to be on the safe side. Alright, take two. An omega block is a weather pattern. Sorry about that. Sore throat. An omega block is a weather pattern where the jet stream takes on the shape of the Greek letter omega. This pattern is characterized by a high pressure ridged. Oh, I'm so sorry. The first one was great. An omega block is a weather pattern where the jet stream takes on the shape of the Greek letter omega. This pattern is characterized by a high-pressure ridge sandwiched between two low-pressure troughs, effectively blocking the typical west-to-east flow of weather systems. This blocking action can lead to persistent weather conditions such as prolonged heat waves, cold spells, or extended wet periods, depending on the location and intensity of the block. There, better. Okay, so this is it, folks. I'm going to leave it there for the time being. I will continue streaming for you guys from 6 to 8 p.m. tomorrow, and we will hopefully we'll finish Kingdom Hearts. But I'm gonna have to look over the previous stream just to get an idea of how am I going to beat Ansem in the final part of Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I've tried the Hades Cup, and boy, that was terrible. It was so terrible, and, well, I'm just hoping that if there is a good enough reason for me to, participate in the Hades Cup again, I'll do it. But only because I just need to get enough experience, just so that I can beat Ansem, hopefully with a better shot of beating him, even without Goofy and Donald by my side. I mean, that's all I can say. But I do have two chances, both tomorrow and as well as Sunday. And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll stream twice on Sunday. That just depends. But until then, I'm just gonna say that, well, I'm just gonna hope for the best and see if I can try to come up with a better strategy on taking on Ansem. Anything that can finally end this game, and I can stream you guys Kingdom Hearts 2, hopefully either maybe Sunday or next weekend. But the one thing I gotta say is that this game that I'm playing, Kingdom Hearts 1, the end of the game is long overdue, and it requires me to complete the game, not to just quit, like just before I even end this, before I can even get to the end credits. All right, folks, I'm gonna head over to anyway. I'm gonna end the stream right there, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And until then, love you all. Peace out, everybody. You can hit me with a follow and turn on the notifications so that you guys will know when I'll be streaming the next time, or whether if I'll be streaming maybe earlier. But don't think that I'm actually going to be streaming you guys earlier, because, well, I got stuff to do. And also be... Oh, and by the way, in case of severe weather does happen during the stream, well, that stream could be cut off and just end right there. Or maybe I'll stream you guys the second half of that stream. Who knows? Details will emerge once tomorrow arrives, or rather, once the stream arrives, and you guys will know when. But regardless, I will stream you guys at 6 p.m., whether if it's Kingdom Hearts or even by phone. We'll see about that. Alright? I love you guys. Peace, everybody. See you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for Kingdom Hearts, unless severe weather strikes, and I'll let you guys know through any of my social media platforms. Alright? Peace out, everybody. Love you all. Signing out.